Alfredo Silva first jumped out on our radar as a standout act called Deadly Games on America's Got Talent, and recently performing at the Luxor in Vegas. But that wasn't enough. He took a break from his Las Vegas residency to perform with his motorcycle family and compete in AGT Extreme, where his act won. We have him up next to tell us all about his thirst for danger. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, Alfredo Silva here, talking to you from Las Vegas, from the Luxor Theater. You might know me as Alfredo Silva's Cage Riders.
The winner of $500,000 and the title of AGT Extreme Champion is Alfredo Silva's Cage Riders!
AGT Extreme was a challenge all over. Number one, it was an outside gig, right? Because they wanted to go bigger and better than anything else. So controlling the weather conditions are super difficult. For us, the cage riders, having the sun shooting straight to the face is no bueno, right? It's no good. And then later on during the evening, the humidity is like driving motorbikes in the ice. It doesn't really work well. So it was very difficult to keep the proper timing, to establish a timing where we want to shoot this because of the adversities of the weather, and plus becoming COVID-free and making sure everything was ready to go. It was a big challenge for sure. Yeah, being inside a theater, a controlled environment, you have the air conditioning, the heater, the lights that you are able to control to your benefit, you know. Once again, going outside, anything can happen. The wind changes and the weather changes, and it makes it more fun, but also makes it more dangerous. You know what? I'm super glad I did AGT with Deadly Games, you know, the season 11, which I went to the semifinals, and then I've done it America's Got Talent, the Champions, season 1, where I got the golden buzzer from Heidi Klum, and I felt I was so close to the prize. I was top 6, I think. Xin Ling knocked me out, but I felt that I still had something left to do, and when I heard about the Extreme, I thought to myself, that's the perfect place for me to showcase my skills, because I am extreme, and that's what happened. I was born and raised in the circus. I'm a 6th-generation circus performer and a 3rd-generation cage rider. So I always have that thing go-get-it feeling. You know, I woke up in the morning and I pretend to be the juggler when I was a little kid, and I learned a little bit of juggling. Then I pretend to fly in the trapeze, and then I was doing the trapeze act in my family circus, and so on. You know, and then when it comes to the extreme part of the act, the dangerous act, you have to have that go-get-it feeling. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it now. So it's no now. It's always, I'm ready to go now, and I'm ready to show you what I can do. I knew I would be a performer. You know, it's no way. I just didn't know what kind of performer. You know. This was not forced on us, but you know, when you were a little kid and you watch your father and grandfather doing these amazing, beautiful things, you just want to be like them, you know? So it was automatically, I have the feeling that I want to perform. And honestly, I feel myself the most when I'm on stage. That's who I really am, you know? And I want to combine all the other skills I have as well and try to put it maybe on the same show or in the same act. As of right now, Deadly Games are performing here, the America's Got Talent Las Vegas Live at the Luxor, and I'm sure they're going to renew the show for the next season. And the idea is to bring the cage riders here, so when you come see the Luxor show, you're going to see Deadly Games and the cage riders in the same stage. All right, so for the AGT Extreme, I knew I could not do a mistake. It's not like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put 6 motorbikes inside that small cage, because I knew the risk of not accomplish that would be big, and probably we would get a red buzz. So everything we do, I grew up in the show business, is because we can do few times a week safely. Even though it's super dangerous, we got to do maintenance on the bikes, we got to keep the body fit, we got to make sure the cage is always in good condition, because one little mistake can cost everybody's life. So it's dangerous, but yes, we are able to do it 10 times a week safely for you guys to come here and forget about your problems for the next couple of hours. I was born in the circus, but you don't need to be able to join the circus. You know, if you ride motorbikes well, I had people asking me, Alfredo, can you teach me? I have professional people reaching out. I want to be part of your team. You know, it's possible. If you are in Vegas, there is a very nice circus training facility in town. You can learn from juggling to acrobatics, handstands, whatever. Unfortunately, you're not going to find a knife throwing or a cage rider class over there. You know, it's a little bit risky, but if you guys really want to go towards that round, write me a private message and I'm going to hook you up. So that's it for today, guys. My name is Alfredo Silva from Alfredo Silva's Cage Riders, and you're just being buzzed.
AGT will be back for another season as they are filming right now. Don't go anywhere. We have fireman bands in our artist spotlight. We'll be back after this.